for free.
All right, let's go to AJ from Arizona, calling in on the phone. He's got a question for Dani. What's your question?
Dani Babb, first of all, let me tell you that I think you absolutely rock. I've been on hold. I've been exploring your website, and I'm just amazed.
Thank you.
But enough buttering you up. My question to you is, I've been in the corporate world for about 11 years now, doing marketing and PR, and I need to get out. I'm just completely burned out of the corporate drama and politics. And so what I'd like to do is move towards a business of just consulting and just starting my own thing. You know, I don't want to have to try to raise $1 billion and buy a huge building. I want to be able to work from home in my pajamas and put on
That's what I do.
only when I need to go meet clients. How do I do that? Because obviously you've made that transition from corporate America into consult.
Well, first of all, congratulations, because I also got tired of those no talent ass clowns in corporate America, and I've been waiting all show to say that line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So first of all, you have 11 years experience and 11 years of contacts in marketing and PR. So you're going to want to harness these contacts and begin to really take hold of them, note them, put them in Outlook, anything you could do to make sure that you take them with you. Then you're going to want to start to build this business on the side so you can still pay your bills, save as much money as you possibly can because you don't know when you're going to need it. And build the business on the side while you're still in corporate America. Now, you have a decision point at some point down the road, and that is your boss going to be friendly fire or going to be enemy fire? And if you decide the boss is enemy fire, you're going to want to keep this on the down low and not tell anyone. The boss is going to be friendly fire. He or she may be your biggest advocate to actually helping you market yourself when you leave. Like, you know, so AJ's leaving the business, and we wish him well, and here's the name of his new company, and, you know, go for it, and that person can actually be your advocate. So you all have that decision point to make. When you know you have enough money, my rule was when I was making 50% of what I was making in corporate America in my side job, I quit corporate America and transitioned to my side job. And then I was able to put 150% effort into that to make it actually work. You have to figure out what that number is for you. But keep the contacts, make sure you stay in contact with them, get them all on LinkedIn, Facebook, all the social networking sites. You can make it clear when things are up and running. And also use this time. You know, I would go to lunch with one of my best friends there, and we would work on my website just to make sure that everything was up and running on launch day. So I wish you well. I think it's fantastic.
First, it's also true that your first customer could be your current employer.
Absolutely.
A lot of people, because you're leaving a hole in that organization, they might at least for a while want to retain you in your new service. And the second thing is, don't buy a chair, don't rent an office, don't buy a desk, don't buy anything. Zero overhead until you get this thing up good cash flow.
John, is it a really good time to be a consultant, though? I mean, no one wants to put payroll.
The cover of Time,
right? Benefits. You just cut all my costs.
The cover of Time magazine this week is called "The Future of Work."
I saw it.
And basically, it means you work for nobody else. You work for yourself. You have no retirement plan. You never retire. But it's a lot of fun, and you can make a lot of money.
And a lot of your clients may all be virtual, just like you're talking about, staying in your pajamas. That's honestly
absolutely
what I do a lot of the time.
From bed.
And people call us all the time trying to ask, how can I get somebody to do my PR and marketing with me? Those are your customers.
All right. I want you to weigh in. I want you to weigh in on this.
Well, that's not really my.
I know, no, but you know marketing and sales. You know how.
Well, I agree with her.
You run a business, and you run, and because he talks about working in the horrid corporate world, and that's part of your focus to make sure it doesn't turn into that. I know that you don't have, you know, it's
well.
not as
I
big
think
as
the internet has permitted location to be less relevant. And so it's quite possible to go out and do your own thing now and not be as dependent upon where you're sitting. I think your counsel was the best, which is once you explore something, don't let go of your day job, because we've all got to make a living. But get your revenue up in that to the point where you can hit a break point, where you can put your energies against it full time. But be careful, it's treacherous, because once you are out on your own, you're fully dependent on yourself, and that's a scary place to be.
One thing about working as a consultant is you should get well versed in the contractual arrangements and do a good job of taking retainers, because anybody that's worked in consulting will tell you you can do great work, and the clients here and the accounting department is way over there, and getting the money out the other side can be an arduous process. So anybody that was going to start as a consultant, I'd say be aggressive, but get deposits, get retainers, get yourself paid, do the work.
And keep your costs down.
Yeah.
Everybody, the first thing they think of is, okay, I got to get my stationery and I got to get my little office and I feel like I'm in business. But the reality is keep it as lean as you can, particularly if it's your money and it's your income and it's all about you. Don't spend money if you don't have to.
And figure out what, AJ, what you did and didn't like in corporate America after 11 years. What part of your job did you hate? What part of your job did you love? And make sure you keep the hate part out, or you're going to hate your own business in no time.
Wow.
Great words all the way around. You know what's coming up? Don, get ready. The pitch. Next on Fox Business.
The only place where you can pitch your idea to a venture capitalist. Love it. Stay with us.